Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Liverpool urge to let Arsenal sign Yves Bissouma and pursue £70 million transfer instead, and then we're going to look at Arsenal chief Edu eyeing Hector Bellerin transfer replacements with £83 million release clause. So the first transfer headline states that Liverpool urged to let Arsenal sign Yves Bissouma and pursue £70 million transfer instead. So the reports are stating that Liverpool have been linked with a move for Brighton and Hove Albion's Yves Bissouma in recent months. Former Aston Villa and England striker Gabriel Agbonlahor has suggested that Liverpool should forget about signing Arsenal target Yves Bissouma this summer and switch their focus to a big money move for Leicester City playmaker Youri Tielemans. The Reds have been heavily linked with both players as sporting director Michael Edwards looks to find a viable replacement for recently departed midfielder Georginio Wijnaldum. The Dutchman opted to join Paris Saint-Germain on a free transfer earlier this month after the conclusion of his previous contract at Anfield. He was understood to have all but finalised the move to Barcelona before changing his mind at the 11th hour, with the French heavyweights more than doubling the wage packet offered by their Spanish counterparts. Liverpool have since been credited with an interest in Yves Bissouma, who has established himself as one of Brighton and Hove Albion's finest operators under the watchful eye of Graham Potter. The Mali international has reportedly been courted by the Merseyside club in recent weeks, but the likelihood of a move appears to be shrinking rapidly. It has been claimed that Liverpool have been put off by Brighton's asking price, which is said to be in the region of £50 million, while the player himself is supposedly unwilling to relocate to the north of England. It seems likely that Arsenal could emerge as Yves Bissouma's next destination, with the Gunners keen on adding their old midfield reinforcements ahead of the new campaign. Agbonlahor, who made 3 appearances for England between 2008 and 2009, has urged Liverpool to consider acting on their reported interest in Youri Tielemans, who played a crucial role in helping Leicester City to achieve Europa League qualification this season. However, the former Villa marksman also warned that a move could be difficult to engineer given his importance to the Foxes under Brendan Rodgers. He's definitely good enough, Agbonlahor told Football Insider when quizzed on the possibility of Youri Tielemans joining Liverpool this summer. He's a great player and Liverpool definitely need to replace Wijnaldum. I thought they need another midfielder even if Wijnaldum had stayed. The Foxes have reportedly slapped a £70 million price tag on Tielemans in order to ward off any potential suitors ahead of next season. Tielemans remains under contract at the King Power Stadium until the summer of 2023, but recently hinted that he could be looking to extend his stay by penning a new long-term deal. So it looks like Liverpool have been urged to let Arsenal sign Yves Bissouma and pursue £70 million transfer instead in the form of Youri Tielemans, and Arsenal remain to be the front runners in the Yves Bissouma transfer race, given for one reason that Yves Bissouma wants to join the Gunners. He has ruled out a move to Liverpool, someone that has a very good chance of probably being Premier League champions next season, so we have to wait and see what happens. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Arsenal chief Edu eyeing Hector Bellerin transfer replacement with £83 million release clause. So the reports are stating that Arsenal look to be gearing up for a busy summer transfer window ahead of next season. Arsenal are keeping tabs on Grêmio right back Vanderson ahead of a possible summer move for his services, according to reports. The Gunners are expected to conduct plenty of business over the coming months, with club director Edu looking to engineer a number of quality additions in order to benefit Mikel Arteta next season. The North London club limps to an 8th place finish in the Premier League this time around, missing out on European qualification for the first time in over 25 years. A number of problem areas look to be under the microscope ahead of the new campaign, with the right back spot one of the positions in question. Hector Bellerin is widely expected to call time on his Arsenal career this summer amid suggestions that he is being targeted by Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona. The 26-year-old has enjoyed a 10-year spell at the Emirates Stadium, but appears to be set for a move elsewhere, with his potential departure certain to leave the Gunners in need of a viable replacement. Cedric Suarez has struggled to convince Mikel Arteta of his capabilities as a starter, while Callum Chambers has impressed on occasion but has lacked match fitness and sharpness in recent years. Inter Milan's Achraf Hakimi and Max Aarons of Norwich City have been heavily linked with Arsenal in recent months, but it seems as though Edu could be looking to raid Brazilian heavyweights Grêmio in order to solve the club's right-back dilemma. Vanderson, who has only played 25 professional matches since making his debut for the club last year, is being closely watched by the Gunners, according to Globo Esporte. The report claims that the 19-year-old's representatives are aware of their interest in the clients, with Arsenal previously informing his agent of their desire to bring him to London. It is suggested that a number of other clubs are also tracking Vanderson's situation, but it remains to be seen whether any side will be prepared to meet the defender's monstrous asking price. He penned a new 4-year deal with Grêmio earlier this week that reportedly includes an £83 million release clause, suggesting that a move could be difficult to pull for Arsenal, who may need to raise a significant portion of their transfer kitty via player sales. Vanderson is supposedly being considered by the Brazilian national side for the upcoming Olympic Games in Tokyo after turning plenty of heads in his country of birth. He has consolidated his status as a regular starter for Grêmio, who clearly hold their young defender in the highest regard since bursting onto the scene less than a year ago. Despite Arsenal's interest in the fullback, his lofty release clause has the potential to pour cold water on their hopes of a summer move unless the Brazilian outfit are willing to negotiate a lower fee for his services. Mikel Arteta previously admitted that he would be looking to conduct a large-scale overhaul of his dressing room over the coming months, suggesting that he's prepared to be ruthless in order to act in the best interests of the club. We don't know yet because we have so many things to do, the Arsenal boss told in a press conference back in March. It's about the project, and time-wise how to build is going to take some effort from everybody, and we know that. The challenging moments that we are facing at the moment is making it even harder. So it looks like the Gunners are looking at Grêmio's Vanderson as a suitable replacement to Hector Bellerin. So you have to wait and see how this transfer pans out, but other than that, guys,
Thank you for watching the video.
For the next
At
video,
least we have
something
peace.
important to celebrate. A record 14th FA Cup win last year. Make sure you click the special link that I've put in the description and comment FA Cup if you bought one. Hit the like button if you liked the video, subscribe, click one of the videos on the screen right now, and I'll see you there.